Hey guys, so it's finally the night. Mark your calendars for tonight at 7 p.m. TOC 5. I'm sorry I waited so long to do this video, but it's gonna be a good season. So, here's what's gonna happen this season. This season, it's the 5th year TOC milestone. Guy Fieri's goal this season is either to be a champ, either to win, you must either be a champ or beat a champ. When I'm not lying, this season we have people that are really good. Like, everyone deserves to be here, and these are going to be some fierce matches, bro. Are y'all curious who's competing? Let me show you. Number 1 seed in West A, Brooke Williamson, who was not in it last season, I found surprising. She will be going up against number 8 seed, TOC qualifier winner, Kevin Lee. And this is his first time actually being in the bracket. He's tried last year in the Triple G plans. He's actually tried a few years in a row. He's a really good chef. He's beaten Alex Gornishelli, all these really good chefs, even though he's an underdog. We've seen top dogs go out in the past. And last year when Britt Racino beat Tiffany Faison, that's just an example of how even a champ can go home in the first round, and we'll probably see that again this year. Okay. Then Brooke Williamson. My question is, she was not in last year's tournament. She took a year off, but she's also... Would that hurt her, considering she hasn't been in last year? But if you've seen her on Bobby's Triple Threat, she's been going hard over there, and she's been beating a lot of people. My question is, has that been helping her in a way, or has that been hurting her? We'll see. And then we got number 2 seed, the Volt of the West, Chef Michael Voltaggio. He'll be going up against SoCal restaurateur, the contender, Krista Lucky, number 7 seed. This is her 3rd year in the bracket. For the past 2 years, she's been going home in round 1. So in season 3, her first year, she was in a number 8 seed. She went up against Chef B-Dub, Brooke Williamson. She went home. Then she was number 6 last year. Went up who was number 3, but is now the champ. We'll get to that in a minute. Chef Mei Lin. In a chicken battle. So we'll see how far she can make it this year. Because she is a really good chef when she's not all cocky. And then we got number 3 seated, Chef Antonia Lafaso. She's number 3 because she's had a lot of really good success with her restaurants and on Triple G. But she also got upset a lot last year by number 3 seed, or number 8 last year, Chef Shoda. And in TOC 3 when she got upset in the first round by Chef Joe Sasto. She'll be going up against newcomer, Chef Casey Thompson. Casey, I don't know as well. She was on Top Chef. Apparently she was like a fan favorite, so... I've never seen her cook, but... Hey, I will soon, right? Alright, and then we got a TOC's second ever first round rematch besides last year with Tila and Carlos Anthony. This is a season 3 rematch of the second round. Number 4 seed, Shirley Chung versus number 5, Joe Sasto. If you saw the results in TOC 3, you would see that Joe Sasto made a really high score of 90 points, just so Shirley can take him down with her score of 93. See, this is the trick is, this show is blindly judged. So it doesn't matter your experience or your style of cuisine. Because since it's blindly judged, and that randomizer, you don't know what it's going to land on, it just throws everything out the window. But yeah, we're back this year, hopefully, to get a little bit of redemption. Yeah. So we'll see who wins this time around. West B, here we go. Number 8 seed, Chef Michael Reed. If you saw the TOC play-ins a few days ago, he actually won. He beat Chef Ray Garcia with a dish of the judges loved, a pork tenderloin and German Spätzle dish. His cooking was so good then. We'll see how it is in this round. He'll be going up against reigning TOC champ, Chef Mei Lin. Last year, Tiffany, number 1 seed in the East B, went out in the first round. We'll see. Could there be another champion upset this year? We'll see. Okay, number 2, Chef Jet Tila. And then this is going to be the first battle tonight because they showed a preview on YouTube and it looked very good. He'll be going up against Shenanigans. You don't know what you're going to get, what kind of energy you're going to see from him. Shenanigans, Brian Malarkey. Jet Tila is a veteran to TOC, as is Malarkey, so it's great to see those two friends and they've judged together on Triple G. They've competed together, so I'm sure their love is going to be over once that randomizer spins. And then we got number 3 seed, Chef Shota Nakajima, going up against number 6, Carlos Anthony. Both were very underdogs last year. Carlos is actually the protege to Brian Malarkey, and yet he has a higher seed than Brian, which is really saying something. Then Shota was the number 8 seed last year, making it all the way to the quarterfinals, getting us out just slightly by Chef Mei Lin. And then we got number 4 seed, who goes by Mr. Delicious, Chef Adam Sobel. He'll be going up against number 5 seed. She is good and she is bad. She's been in the competition game for a long time. This may be her second year in the bracket, but competitions, she has a lot of it. Chef Lee Ann Wong. And then Adam Sobel, he's actually pretty newer to competitions. This is the second time on national television doing competitions. Last year, as a rookie, he made it all the way to the Great 8, which shows how good of a chef he is. Did I miss anybody? No, I didn't. Let's go on to East A. Number 1 seed, Season 2 champ, Manit Chauhan, goes up against East A qualifier winner, Nini Gwen. Chef Nini is an underdog, but let me tell you, I've got to see a glimpse of her cook, and with her New Orleans and her Vietnamese cooking, even though people have never beaten Manit in the first round, I'm not going to lie, I feel like if anyone can beat Manit in the first round, it could be Chef Nini. She is so good. And then we got East A, number 2 seed, Karina Kunowitz, goes up against newcomer, number 7 seed, the Boogeyman, Chef Dale Taldy. This is Dale's first year in the TOC bracket, but has a lot of really good restaurants. I'm not sure of his competition experience, but he has a lot of really good restaurants, and I know when they did the bracket reveal, everyone they were like saying how good of a chef he is. So I can't wait to see him cook in person. All right, number 3 seed, Tobias Dorzon. Let me tell you, he started off season 3 as a rookie. Number 7 seed, took down the great Hambino chef Kristen Petroni. Made it all the way to the semifinals where he got beat by Tiffany Faison. He'll be going up against number 6, KBC, Kelsey Bernard Clark. And while she hasn't had any wins on the TOC Arena, she still had some big wins on Top Chef in the past few years. But I would really love to see her win. She's really got thinking on the fly. She makes really good food. Her style, I think, is like Southern cuisine, but really done in an elevated way. And she always brings it. She's smart. She knows how to cook. I would love to see her advance this year, but we'll see. It's really all up to the judges and the randomizer. You're not really facing... Look, all these are matchups, but you're not really facing who you're going up against. You're facing the randomizer because at the end of the day, it's like, here's a bunch of random elements. Good luck. And that can really throw anyone off at any time. Then we got number 4 seed, Stephanie Izard. Goes up against number 5, Chef Eric Ajipong. Stephanie Izard, this is her second year in the bracket. I think this is Eric's third year. Stephanie Izard, she is good. She's actually the Triple G All-Star Invitational Tournament champ. And Eric Ajipong, he's been a fan favorite on Top Chef. He's hosted and judged shows like Alex vs. America, Guys Grocery Games, just to name a few. So that's East A. East B. Number 1 seed, Chef Tiffany Faison. Goes up against number 8 seed, East B qualifier winner, Chef Chris Scott. Chris Scott was also a Top Chef member. Season 15. He's a really fierce competitor. His cooking is so good. And he's not one to lose. So we'll see how he handles up against Tiffany. Now number 2 seed, Chef Britt Racino. She was a big rookie last year. Takes down number one seed Tiffany Faison as the number 8 seed in a stunning upset. She's also beat chefs like Jose Garces. She'll be going up against the bearded baller, Chef Jonathan Sawyer, who has a lot of experience too. This is the second year in TOC, but he has a lot of experience. He's competed on Grocery Games, Iron Chef. Number 3 seed, Chef Jose Garces. He'll be going against number 6 seed, Chef Mark Murphy. Which, he's a top judge, has a lot of experience. He has not been on the TOC Arena for a while, and that's why his ranking is so low, but he's still a really good chef. Last time, he did make a really good dish, but the dish had to be fried. There was a frying component to the dish, and he only fried capers, and the judges were wanting a little bit more. And they didn't really get a lot of spice, which was a challenge, so hopefully he plays the game better this time. Okay, guys, and that to y'all, the final bracket. What you will be seeing tonight is who I just described. Well, obviously not all tonight. There's gonna be 4 weeks of round 1 battles. The show's 8 weeks, so 4 weeks of round 1 battles. Then you got the second round competitions. Then you got the quarterfinals, and then on April 7th at 7 p.m. the final battle. And the level of judges in the finale, I'm not gonna lie, even in the main bracket even in the tournament this year, the judges, especially in the finale, is gonna blow your mind. In the past, I went over who the judges were, but this year they're just too good. I'm not even gonna share them because, like, I was impressed at some of the names and I really want y'all to watch. So, I have the trailers posted to my YouTube channel, but in true TOC fashion, as I do every year, we're going to do a spin of a randomizer and the trailers. See y'all in a minute. Y'all might be curious how the competitors know if they're supposed to cook. This is what makes it an even playing field. We got the randomizer. The randomizer is going to pick for you your protein, your produce, your equipment, your styling. And Season 1, 2, and 3 they did time. Season 4 they did wild card. But Season 5, for first round competitions, every round is a guaranteed 30 minutes. And they are doing a wild card ingredient. So the options today is canned corn, canned anchovies, frozen spinach, habaneros, and instant coffee. Let's spin. And this is round 1, so these are all things you'd find on a round 1 competition. No whammies, no whammies, come on, come on! Calamari. Okay, calamari. I can do that. We're probably gonna get broccoli. How'd I know? Broccoli? Come on, no whammies. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. No microwave. Blender. This sucks. Sauteed. I can do sauteed. Now the wild card ingredient. What do I have to use? I don't want instant coffee. Instant coffee would be like my last choice. Canned corn. So here's what I would do. I would do like classic flavors. So I would fry the calamari. Maybe do like a beer battered fried calamari. Do like a really nice broccoli slaw. Then I would do like a spicy corn puree using the blender. So kind of like Korean flavors almost, I would probably go for. Alright. So hold back. Here are the trailers. Here's the final trailer. I hope y'all are ready, because this show's going to be epic.
Let's light this place up! Now, for the first time, our field of 32 world-class chefs includes all 4 returning champions. They'll have targets on their back as they compete for our biggest cash prize ever. Let's go! Are you ready for it? One spin of the wheel can be a total game changer and take any chef down.
That randomizer makes me more nervous than any of them.
It's one plate of food, win or lose.
It's the greatest culinary competition of all time.
Are you ready for me?
Welcome to Tournament of Champions 5.
Season premiere Tournament of Champions, Sunday, February 18th at 8 on Food Network and Stream on Max.